Welcome to the highlights of day 4 of the first test between Sri Lanka and Australia at Galle International Stadium. Plenty of runs in this track across 3 days so far. Australia going massive in their first innings, although a little bit to aim for as this pitch just gives a hint of deterioration. It was a rain-reduced day 3, only 27 overs. Sri Lanka lost 2 further wickets, but they've still got Dinesh Chandimal at the crease on 63, who made a triumphant double century at this ground the last time they met. He was involved in a great stoush with Nathan Lyon. So 136 for 5 with 2 days to go. Welcome back to Test cricket. Matt Kuhnemann, 2 wickets for the left-arm spinner and a couple for Mitchell Starc, who just loves bowling in Sri Lanka. So the overall summary, Sri Lanka still deep in the hole, 518 runs behind with 5 wickets in hand in their first innings. Australia, 15 wickets left to win the test match. And let's go to the highlights of day 4.
Yes, Kuhnemann. The ball 42 overs, all hence on the softer side. Now, did it hit him on the full? It lobbed, but the 2 fielders on the leg side, more about evasive action.
Oh dear, that can hurt.
Upish, but he's got it in front of square. This time Steve Smith knows the risk involved. It works in favour of Kusal Mendis. Top edge. They get him. They get their man. Needed a bit of work to be done. That was well judged by Todd Murphy.
A top edge, and what a fabulous catch by Todd Murphy. A difficult one. A brilliant catch in the end. Maintained control of the ball and the body. So Kuhnemann strikes very early on day 4. And is gone for 21. It's 156 for 6.
That's pretty straight. That's pretty straight. Yes, Kevin. Pitched in line. It straightened. Chandimal will review because he has a review available.
Ball is pitching in line, the impact is in line, and wickets hitting. Adrian, stay with your decision. Stand by. The on-screen signal now.
Spot on, Adrian Holstock. The angle's perfect from Nathan Lyon. And Australia, they get Sri Lanka's big fish. Reviewed more in hope. He knew he was gone the moment he missed it. Sri Lanka have lost both overnight batters and they're way into the tail. Nathan Lyon gets his second. Dinesh Chandimal, he's gone for 72, 156 for 7. Gone. It's happening quickly here. Kuhnemann gets his 4th.
I had no clue about that one. Jayasuriya, and easy stumping for Alex Carey. As easy as it can get. Keeper. 156 for 8.
And a good shot by Nishan Peris. Inside edge, yes, given. Again, the arm delivery gets the job done.
Inglis did the rest. He's normally a keeper, but took that comfortably. Nathan Lyon likes it, so do the Australians, and this Sri Lankan tail is crumbling quickly. Sri Lanka now 161 for 9.
Shot. And that was asking to be hit away, and Jeffrey Van der Sar does it in style and gets himself off the mark. Letting Kuhnemann know the ball in the correct areas, he'll get his wicket, and that could be his fifer if it is his fifer. Mitchell Starc does the job.
Second five for Australia in Test cricket. This one was flighted up after the previous ball. Just a fraction of turn, and Van der Sey trying to heave it over the leg side, gets the leading edge, and Mitchell Starc doesn't drop those offerings. Taken easily as Van der Sey departs for 4. And Sri Lanka bowled out in their first innings for 165. Still trailing Australia by 489 runs. Australia very happy with the position they're in here, leading by 489 runs.
Australia batting first 654, Sri Lanka 165 and forced to follow on. Sri Lanka trailing by 489 runs. Getting his second chance of the game was in the Fernando, opening the batting in place of Pathum Nissanka, the regular opener. 2 slips and a gully, extra cover mid-off, mid-on are the fielders in the circle. Very good start. Goes again. This time he's successful. No fielder behind square in the offside. And Sri Lanka and Osunda Fernando gets their first boundary. Oh, close, close, close. Given. Swung back, and I thought Osunda Fernando's weight was to the offside. He fell over. And that looked really close, and I don't think Sri Lanka should be wasting a review on that.
Yeah, beautifully bowled from Mitchell Starc.
Ball is pitching in line, the impact is in line. Wickets hitting. Adrian, stay with your decision. On-screen signal now.
A good decision on field. Missing leg, missing off, crashing to the middle stump. Gone for 6. Sri Lanka 6 for 1. 72 of 139 in the first innings. 35 years old. Double 100 against Australia in the same venue a couple of years ago. Here he comes again. Ooh. The glory ball swinging back in, but the line was way outside the off stump.
But Murphy continuing. Oh, what has he done? What have you done? You just left a delivery that came back just that little bit. And the second wicket is gone.
That was perfect. That's what you like to do all the time. That's what you like to see. Just outside off stump. You spin one, you send one with the arm. The batter's always got to make a decision. Karunaratne makes a very poor decision. An hour's play, Sri Lanka have lost 7 wickets in that period. Karunaratne for naught, 6 for 2.
Sri Lanka fighting with their backs to the ball. Here comes Angelo Matthews. Average in the mid-40s of 8,000 runs.
He's off the mark. Bottom edge. Runs away for 4.
Driven down the ground. That was full and back into the right-hander. But Chandimal managed to get it. And time for 4. This time, he gets another boundary. He's taking the aerial route. He's seeing the width. Swept and swept well. Should run away to the boundary, just off line. Oh, gets it fine, gets it fine. But you need to keep an eye on Smith. He moved, anticipating it to go wider. But Matthews manages to split that gap.
If he finds the edge straight away. A real threat on the outside edge at the moment, Murphy. Extra pace there as well, 93 kilometres an hour. Bisecting the sweepers. Great response. Same direction, same result. Balloons up. Question asked. Nathan Lyon not convinced, nor is the umpire Chris Gaffney, but Steve Smith heard two noises. Up we go.
Forward, 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 and freeze. The ball on the glove and a spike. Chris, you'll have to reverse your decision of not out to out. Stand by. Your on-screen signal now.
Nathan Lyon gets Dinesh Chandimal for the second time in the session. What a dreadful way for a poor couple of hours, to say the very least, to end for Sri Lanka. Nathan Lyon in the book in the second innings. Chandimal caught at bat pad for 31. After a monster first innings tally, Australia have been able to dictate terms. All that scoreboard pressure. They smothered Sri Lanka this morning.
Yep, everyone's hitting that length. In any condition, so Kamindu Mendy is off the mark. First runs after lunch.
And that is a beautiful reverse sweep from Kamindu Mendes.
That's it hard. No one at mid-wicket. Wouldn't matter if there was, because that's gone for 6.
That was impressive. Timing was superb, and just looking at the grip on his bat, it's quite high on the handle, so beautiful swing, clean swing of the bat, and that was effortless over mid-wicket for 6.
That's 4. Very nicely played. Controlled. It was very full, so that was easier for Mendes to control. Outside the line of off stump. Probably would go on to hit the stumps, but I'm pretty sure it's pitching out. Correction. Impact was outside off stump. Give me something, Alex, says Steve. Couple of balls ago. Oh! 3 reds. 3 reds, so a loud shout. Nathan Lyon was pleading with the umpire for it. Good shot, down the ground. Straight as an arrow. Goes again, deep mid-wicket. Waits, and takes it. Kuhnemann gets his man.
Yeah, and the adjustments made by Kuhnemann. Just see that ball dropping a little bit, just turning, and not quite where Kamindu Mendes wants to get it to. Instead of going straighter, goes with the spin and drags it to that wide mid-on position out where Mitchell Stark was waiting. So an entertaining knock of 32 off just 26 balls comes to an end for Kamindu Mendes.
Catch it. Yes.
Oh, yes. Given. Off the glove. Lobs to Travis Head. Sri Lanka now falling in a heap.
We saw another established batsman perish soon after, and on this occasion, it's Angelo Matthews. Gets a top edge into his shoulder, bobs up, and Travis Head, he's ready to pounce in at short leg. Good decision there from Chris Gaffney. Nathan Lyon gets his second. Angelo Matthews departs for a well-made 41. And Sri Lanka lose their 5th now with 114 on the board.
Yeah, you got to get it full up. That length deserves to be put away, and he gets hit for 4.
There was a catcher there, but it goes away for 4. Would have taken something special. Nice shot. Good adjustment in the crease. Picked the straight one. Nice batting from the skipper. Oh, close on with the arm. Yep. Super stuff again from Kuhnemann. They'll send it upstairs.
Freeze it right there. I'd have a spike when the ball is on the bat edge. You'll have to reverse the decision. Stand by. You're on screen signal now.
Runs away. Big gap. 150 up as well for Sri Lanka.
Shot against the turn. No extra cover. Fetch that, says Dhananjay De Silva. Shot. Picked up the length pretty early, Kusal Mendis. And a very good shot.
Nice. Nicely deflected.
That is full. Ask him to be put away and put it away in style by the skipper. It's a good shot. With the turn, one bounces and the second goes to the boundary. Much better. Goes again. Bo Webster and takes it. Trying to go back-to-back over mid-off. This occasion, the length wasn't full. Turn bounce. And Bo Webster does the rest.
Swapping the bowlers around. Making those changes works. Works for Steve Smith as he concedes a boundary and then strikes the very next delivery. Brilliantly bowled by Kuhnemann. Perfect dismissal for him, but disappointing from Dhananjay De Silva's point of view. 39 to him, 179 for 6.
Good shot in the gap and picks up a boundary. Oh, Ghana. That went with the arm. And Kusal Mendis trying to flick it through mid-on for a single and miss it complete. And Alex Carey was a wonderful stumping. Did not collect her cleanly, but was good enough.
Right, so the ball is sitting on his hands now. Yeah, bails are off here. I have a decision for the big.
Ooh, a bit of a juggle, but he manages to just clutch it at the end, Carey. But he walked all around it, Kusal Mendis. 34, he's made 187 for 7.
Happened quickly in the first innings. And it's happening again now, quickly. Nathan Lyon goes straight through Jayasuriya, who tries to slog sweep one.
He just knows one way, or at least he's trying to go one way, and that is to try and play a few shots. Look at the puff of dust. That's a massive explosion on the surface, but doesn't matter. Nathan Lyon has got his wicket. Jayasuriya has to take that long walk back. Out for 1. 192 for 8. And Lyon is on a hat-trick. Nishant Peer is on strike. Will this be the hat-trick? It is not. Bit of an anticlimax. Well, he's going to get a boundary. Short and wide, and that's for Van der Sar pouncing on it. The 200 is up. Oh, what about that? Jeffrey Van der Sar. Oh, done. That's a little bit too easy.
And the change, Matt Kuhnemann comes over the wicket and just does Nishant Peris all ends up there. Just kept coming back in towards off stump. A huge spinning delivery, but on a very good length, asking a good question. The tail ender. So Paris departs for a duck, and Sri Lanka now 209 for 9.
Oh, hits it well. Oh, he's timed it ever so nicely. It's a 6.
Beautiful timing over mid-off.
Just lock that. No one's there in the deep. Asita Fernando. Jeez, he's hit it for 6.
Likes what he sees from line. Fetches it from outside off stump and just mows it over wide mid-on for 6.
Oh, hit well. Jeffrey Vandersay, he's having a ball out there. Goes again, half century. To Jeffrey Vandersay, he's played some good shots. And isn't he happy? Third time, not lucky. Kuhneman's lucky. Stark picks up the catch and Australia celebrate. How good have they been here today, Australia? To each man, done their job and done it well.
Yeah, comprehensive victory. It started on day one, it was set up by the batting. But then today, 15 wickets have fallen. And that man on screen, he's been outstanding. 9 for the match. That man showed some fight. Jeffrey Vandersay, well made 53 in the second innings, but Australia over these last 4 days have completely outplayed Sri Lanka in every facet of the game, and they will celebrate accordingly now for a comprehensive Australian victory by an innings and 242 runs.
Khawaja led the way, 232, taking Australia to 654 for 6. Sri Lanka bundle out for 165, a 5-wicket haul, his second for Kuhneman. And then Sri Lanka following on, faring slightly better, but way behind. 247 is their score. A massive win for Australia by an innings and 242 runs. Well, folks, the Australians are celebrating here in Galle.